Thank you. Jason Germain, head coach in Millington. Down here is Landon Germain, my son, Landon Russell, Dallas Walsh, Truck Turbush, Brevin Hendricks. Today's game was, it's hard to describe what just happened out there. We were the underdogs. Our boys came to play. They've had that mindset since last year when we lost to Lumen Christi in the semis. They were on a mission this year. I couldn't be prouder of these guys. I know it's so cliche to say, but these guys have truly earned this. They've earned it, and I could not be prouder to be their head coach. My coaching staff's amazing. These guys are amazing. And enough from me. I'd like to turn it over to these guys.
Some questions.
Dallas, first state title in Millington history, first appearance. Talk about what this means to you and to the school and your team.
Yeah, it's definitely an amazing feeling. You know, I've been playing with these guys probably since I was 8 years old, and this is something that we've all dreamt of, and it's really an amazing experience. So, yeah, I'm pretty glad our whole community backed us the whole way, and I'm just so glad that we came out with the win with my guys.
You mentioned it right there, your community. You guys had a full stand out there. Talk about any of you guys, what that means to you guys to see all that community support.
You know, it just goes to show what Millington breeds football.
Yeah.
Coach,
Go ahead.
SMCC averaged 46 points a game during this postseason, and you held them to 0. What did you see on film? What do you think that they did best, and how did you stop that?
We had a lot of film preparation. If you look back, we shut out PW. They're a prolific offense. We had North Muskegon 14 until the end of the game. Like, our defense is outstanding, and that's a credit to our coach, defensive coordinator Lenny Dantine, and these guys buying in. I can't say enough about these guys and Coach Dantine and all of our coaches for preparing these guys. You don't just shut out a team like Monroe St. Mary's Catholic Central unless you're doing film study and working hard. And they all knew their role today.
Landon, coming over from another school to play here and then getting a big touchdown run, talk about how special that was to do on the stage.
Feels good. So I came over here and I knew these guys before, and they kind of just brought me in, and I mean, they're my brothers now and I love them, so it feels great. I love these guys.
What did you see on that play to reverse that ball?
So actually I wasn't supposed to get the ball. I was supposed to go to Dallas, and then he told me to switch, so I get back there and great blocking from line and Dallas, and just took it to the crib.
Can you talk about, it's easy for someone to stand out as a quarterback on a team, but to also stand out on defense like the way you did today with the interceptions. Talk about how special that was to be a part of such a dominant defensive performance.
You know, it felt good, but it's not, yeah, I got the interception, but it goes to Brevin, Landon, and the whole defense doing their job. So, I just do my job, and that I get to pick. They put the pressure on the quarterback. Guys cover each other, and then it just ends up in my hands.
What was the decision to switch those guys on the touchdown run that you was talking about?
I just told Gus, I needed a little breather. I said, Gus, go get one.
But that's the way these guys are. It's not about individuality. You know what I mean? They'll do whatever it takes to win, and that's our culture we have. Reliability, dependability, and all in, and that's what these guys have been. It's been truly amazing, and that right there just shows the camaraderie that these guys have for one another.
And then how about the running the football style in the third quarter? 2 big TD runs in that game. It was a big story for Dallas and Landon. What did you like about the blocking from you, Dallas, in the second quarter on that TD run?
I don't know, man. We were really known for kind of small linemen. I tell you what, those guys are strong. St. Mary's, it's a big O line. That's big D line, big O line, and our O line moved those guys. Play after play after play, man, and that's because we hit the sled at the end of every practice. We lived hard all summer long, and it was just an amazing thing. Those guys got heart, man.
If you think back to that third quarter, to just butt in, but that was the turning point of the game for us. We were in on our, we got a legal procedure. We're on our own 2-yard line, and they could have stopped us there, but our kids persevered, and we just went old school football, and we went flanker, double tight, and just pounded it right up at them, and we scored on that. That was the huge point in the game for me personally. We knew we had to come out strong in the second half. We had that 2-score lead at 10 points, and then when we did come out and did that, it's gonna be hard to score, 18 points to beat us once we got 17-0. So credit to these guys, man. Awesome.
In Turk, that touchdown pass to number 11 was a big one. Does an explanation point that one in that one. Put the game out of reach.
Yeah, it's just having trust in Brevin and everybody, the line blocked well. Just throw it up to Brevin and let him make a play.
The coach, obviously a student of Coach Furno and what he implemented in his program. kind of talk what it means to you to finally bring home the state title for the former coaches, former players, and the community.
Well, it means the world to us. We were 0-6 going into the semifinals, and we heard about that. And these kids knew that, and they fulfilled my dreams, and they fulfilled a lot of people in our community's dreams. If you couldn't tell, you'd think that was a Division I game out there with all the people in that crowd. It is truly, in small towns like Millington and Frankenmuth, that's what we cling to. We don't have a lot in our community, but we have our Friday nights and we have our football program. And that's what it really truly means. We've told these guys, pain is temporary, championships are forever. And that's what they bought into. And it's a true testament to our community that, all the support we got. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a good night in Millington tonight. So I know.
Any others? All right, go ahead, one more.
How does it feel when the community all comes together for a football game?
What do you think, Landon? What do you think? How's it feel?
I think this community has been dying for us to make it to Ford Field, and now that we finally have it, everyone's gonna be partying tonight and we're gonna have a good time celebrating.
Very good. We'll have